Hi everybody, this is Victoria. Welcome back to another new episode of Discovering Art Together. Today we are going to explore Expressionism. So this is a brand new art movement right after Fauvism, and we're going to learn to see what in the world is Expressionism, also learning the key goals of the Expressionists, and learning some characteristics of what makes Expressionism art Expressionism, and also learning who were the founding fathers of Expressionism and also awesome and amazing artists from this art movement. So if you guys are ready, let's get started. So our first question here today is, what is Expressionism? Expressionism is an artistic style in which the artist seeks to depict not objective reality, but rather the subjective emotions and responses that objects and events arouse within a person. So starting in Germany, Expressionism meant that you painted emotion rather than real life. Expressionist artists often painted emotions like fear, anger, sadness, and as every painters feel different emotions, this means Expressionist paintings can all look very differently. Did you know that the reason why it was called Expressionism is because an alternative view is that the term was coined by the Czech art historian Antonín Matejek. I don't know how to pronounce that name though, but it's written over here. In 1910, as the opposite of Impressionism, an Expressionist wishes above all to express himself. An Expressionist rejects immediate perception and builds on more complex psychic structures. So that is pretty cool that we now know what Expressionism is more or less, and how did the name Expressionism came to be. So next what we're going to see is, what are the key goals of the Expressionists? What's their mission? Expressionist artists often employed swirling, swaying, and exaggeratedly executed brushstrokes in the depiction of their subjects. These techniques were meant to convey the turgid emotional state of the artist reacting to the anxieties of the modern world. A unique thing about Expressionist art is that it often concerns itself with the inner necessity or creative vision of the artist, as well as themes of spirituality. While Expressionists can be used to describe artworks from an era, the term originates from modern artists working in Germany in the early 20th century. So what are the main characteristics of Expressionism painting? So some of the main characteristics they have are people, places, and objects are exaggerated with extreme angles. Also, number 2 is flattened forms and primitivism. Primitivism means a belief in the value of what is simple and unsophisticated, so not super complicated. And there is garish colors, means too bright or showy colors, and also distorted and fantasy views. So Expressionism is distinctive for its strong use of color, distorted figures, and natural forms, and intense emotions to explore themes of yearning, anxiety, and alienation. These same elements can be seen in works of earlier artists including Matthäus Grunwald, Donatello, Goya, and Van Gogh. Okay, so now we know a lot more about Expressionism. So we know the basics of Expressionism, also what were the key goals of the Expressionists, and also learning the characteristics of what makes an Expressionism art Expressionism. So let's go ahead and start taking a look at the founding fathers and also the famous artists from this art movement. First, we have Edvard Munch. I hope I pronounced his name correctly. So, the 81-year-old Edvard Munch, pronounced Munch, so Moohnk, was the founder of the Expressionist school of painting. He was also a legendary eccentric. Edvard was a prolific yet perpetually troubled artist preoccupied with matters of human mortality such as chronic illness, sexual liberation, and religious aspirations. He expressed these obsessions through works of intense color, semi-abstraction, and mysterious subject matters. Next, we have Vasily Kandinsky. Kandinsky believed that art should express the inner character of things, not their surface appearance. His work seeks to reveal this essence through shape, line, and color. We also have Franz Marc. Franz Marc was a German painter and printmaker who is known for the intense mysticism of his paintings of animals. Marc incorporated his love for theology and animals into his work to create an alternate, more spiritual vision of the world. He depicted the world as seen through the eyes of animals, who he used to highlight those aspects of modernity that he viewed unfavorably. August Mack. I think I pronounced his last name correct. But Mack was also a German painter and also a good friend of Kandinsky and Franz Marc. Mack, who was the leader of Der Blue Reiter, the Blue Rider, as influential group of expressionist artists. The name Blue Reiter, I don't think I'm pronouncing that correctly though, but which basically Blue Rider refers to a key motive in Kandinsky's work. The horse and rider, which was for him a symbol for moving beyond realistic representation. The horse was also a prominent subject in Marc's work, which centered on animals as symbols of rebirth. That's pretty cool. And then we have Paul Klee. Klee was known for his simple stick figures, suspended fish, moon faces, eyes, arrows, and quilts of color, which he orchestrated in fantastic and childlike yet deeply meditative works. A well-known quote by Klee is, "Art does not reflect what is seen, rather it makes the hidden visible." And we also have this particular artist, and you probably do know who this is. His name is Vincent van Gogh, or Van Gogh, as you might know him as. So, though Van Gogh was active in the years slightly before what is regarded as the main period of Expressionism, which is 1905 to 1920, with no doubt he can be regarded as an expressionist artist who was painting the world around him not simply as it appeared to him, but from a deeply subjective human experience. If you guys like to learn more about the art movement that came before Expressionism, which is Fauvism, you can check out this video over here, or I'll probably put it over here. You can click on that to learn more about that art movement and kind of see how it evolved and changed into Expressionism. Thank you again so much for watching today, and I hope I get to see you guys in the next episode, and super excited to share more with you guys. Thank you again so much. Make sure you click the like button and also subscribe to get the latest updates of when a new episode comes out, and feel free to comment below. I would love to chat with you guys and discover more if you discovered more stuff or if you have any questions. Okay, awesome. Till next time, but stay creative, have fun, happy painting, drawing, and I'll see you in the next video. Awesome. Bye!